Get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Timer's ticking. Last chance to hit those likes. Let's get the party started. My shoe! My shoe! Finally! I got my shoe back! I got one of them back! Finally! I still need to get the other one, but my shoe! I told you guys to short yesterday. I told you guys to short. I told you I was out of rehab and I was going to short Bitcoin again. And I told my therapist. I told you. My shoe. My freaking shoe is back. Thank you. Now I got my shirt. It's not on the window yet. But I got my shirt. I got my shoe. I got everything. Thank you guys. I'm never listening to my therapist again. My therapist freaking sucks. Go Savvy.
Let's jump into the Bitcoin.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the stream. Bitcoin had a little bit of a dip today. A little bit of a dip for Bitcoin today. Definitely interesting day. Let's get rid of that. Hit the like button if you guys are just getting to the stream now. Let's jump on into it. Should we panic and go? Are we going to zero, guys? Are we going to freaking zero?
Everybody panic.
Right.
We're going to zero.
Everyone panic. We're going to zero.
Everybody panic. We're going to zero.
We know the drill. All right. We know the drill. All the bears will be out in full force in the chat today. We're back down at 60,722. Okay. Now, what I'm watching for here, let's just recap what happened today. So today, right, we were sitting up here, you know, we bounced back up to like 63,500. And then we came all the way back down to where we are now at about 60,700. Are we going to go lower, or are we going to bounce from this current level? Well, let's take a look at the sentiment, guys, real quick. What do we always say about the sentiment? I think everyone right now, once again, is thinking Bitcoin is going to go lower. Does that always mean that it can't go lower? Absolutely not. But, you know, once again, I mean, I've said this countless times. Whenever I kind of watch a bunch of videos on YouTube, everyone's calling for, I think everyone's kind of calling for some lower prices right now. Bitcoin tends to do the opposite of what everyone thinks. Okay, so keep that in mind as we kind of go through what we're going to go through today. But always keep that in mind. I see everyone calling for 57,000. I see people calling for 53,000, back test of the previous high from back here in September. I'm seeing a lot of calls for lower prices, and I don't think that we're going to even get to those prices, in my personal opinion. But, you know, we'll have to wait and see what happens. Now, in the immediate short term here, okay, in the immediate short term here, I was watching this 15-minute symmetrical triangle. We actually broke this to the downside, came back up, and got some resistance on it. So in the immediate short term, if we can't get back into this, we could go possibly a little bit lower here. At least like in the immediate short term, could go a little bit lower here. You know, you could see here on the 15-minute, we were oscillating in this, right? We came down, up, down, up, down. We eventually broke it. So we tried to get back above the 20 EMA. We couldn't, and we dumped. Came back up, got rejected off the 20 EMA again. We're trying to get back over it right now, but so far we have not had the ability to get back over that 20 EMA. So that's what we're watching, man. That's what we're freaking watching. I've seen people call for 8K. Yeah, I mean, you're going to have all the bears come out and say, I told you I was right. What have we said about this countless times, guys? These guys say they're countlessly right every single freaking time. They're calling for 52K, 53K, 54K, 55K, 56K, 57K, 50K, all the Ks. They're calling for every single K all the way on their way up. They finally get a little bit of a dip, and every time, I told you I was right. I told you. Every single freaking time, and then Bitcoin bounces and goes up a little bit higher eventually. Let them have their time in the sun. They'll, I mean, they've done this countless times, said I was right, and Bitcoin goes up higher. So you let them have their time in the sun. It won't last very long, in my personal opinion. We're doomed. Oh man, the chat is super bearish. I'm not sure if you guys are being bearish to try to flip the sentiment, to try to seem like, you know, people are more bearish than they actually are. I can't even tell nowadays. But what I'll say is, I'm seeing a lot of bearish people in the chat right now when we're at $60,000. And we were at $60,000 5 days ago. And everyone was saying, we're at $50,000 5 days ago. I mean, this reminds me so much when we were in the 50Ks. Literally, like 5 days ago, this was everyone at $60,000.
Strap up! We're going to 100K! We're going to 100K by the end of the year! Oh, plan B, $200,000 by the end of the year. Strap up. We're going to the moon. We finally hit 60K for the first time in so long. Let's freaking go. Oh.
Now, I go on YouTube. You got YouTubers making, you know, thumbnails. Oh, is the bull market over? We're doomed. Double top. I was right. Bro. We were at $60,000 5 days ago. Let's chill. Let's freaking chill. It's not the end of the freaking world. It's literally, man, it's going to come back exactly like this little dip right here. And, you know, it might not even go this low, but it's going to end up exactly like that. And all the people that are flipping bearish again are going to get posted on the stream when we bounce up higher. So I'll leave it at that. People lost faith in Plan B. He was a god yesterday. Yeah, he was a god yesterday. Now he's, I mean, now the bull market's over. We're going to 8K after dropping from 67,000 to 61,000. But that is what it is. Let's go to the 4-hour chart. Where could we possibly go if we go a little bit lower? Well, let's take a look. So right now we're sitting at, from our swing low to our swing high, It's actually a little bit off there. Hold on. Not sure why that's all the way up there, man. What are you doing up there, buddy? There we go. From our swing low to our swing high, we're sitting at our 0.5 Fibonacci level. All right. So far we bounced off the 382. We've tried to bounce off the 0.5. Haven't really got that much of a conviction to the upside just yet from either of these two Fibonacci levels. Okay. If we come back down here, all right, the 0.618 level, the 0.618, you know, is typically where you retrace to on retracement. So if we do go lower, right, and I'm not gonna. Here's the thing. I'm never gonna say Bitcoin has to go lower. If Bitcoin wants to pump up right now, it easily could, right? It might not seem like it can. It might seem, oh, Bitcoin's super weak right now. It'll never pump from this level. I'm not gonna count that out. But if it does go lower, like we said, I could see it coming back down to the 0.618, which was right here at about 50. It's right about 59,000 approximately. Right about 59,000. That's the level I'd watch for if Bitcoin was to come a little bit lower. Never reached 65K again. Oh, we got Dale back. We got the Dale market back. For everyone that can see Dale in the chat, I don't know if everyone has him blocked at this point. Dale, I don't have you blocked, man. You're good. Let's see. My portfolio is higher now. Bitcoin dipped. I'm pretty SOL heavy. Hey, that makes a lot of sense. Solana, altcoins, though Bitcoins came down a little bit, altcoins actually held up pretty well today. You know, even like coins like that usually are pretty tied to Bitcoin. Even like Link the Slink, you know, Bitcoin down about 2, Link up about 1. So altcoins held up pretty well today. All right, so if Bitcoin comes back down, I'm looking at 58,900. All right, 58,900 is that level to watch. Now, what else do we have? Well, if we look down here, we could have, you know, it's a kind of exaggerated bullish divergence, but you could have potentially some exaggerated bullish div. You know, even if you go a little bit lower, you'll even have this exaggerated bullish div on the 4 hour. And also, right, your 4 hour stock RSI is bottomed out as well. All right. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to mean you bounce up to the upside at this point, right? You can even come a little bit lower to the 618 and you would still have this bullish div. And this would probably actually be the best setup for Bitcoin, where even if you come back a little lower to 59,000 and you bounce, you'd probably get to the oversold on the 4 hour too. And that would be a good opportunity to bounce to the upside for Bitcoin. Just basically looking at the oscillators and where they would kind of meet up along with the Fibonacci levels. I could see 58,900 being that level we bounce off of if we don't bounce off from this current level, in my personal opinion. I see a lot of people calling for 53,000. And, you know, while I'm not going to rule it out, right? While I'm not going to rule it out, I don't think it's the end of the world. And can we rewind real quick? All right, I'm going to do a quick rant alert here.
Rant alert.
Yeah. What have we been saying every day on stream? Okay. Bitcoin does what it wants to do, how it wants to do it, why it wants to do it. Okay. And we've been saying that Bitcoin doesn't need to dip, right? if Bitcoin's bullish, it can keep going up. But at some point, we're going to have a dip. A lot of people forget that second part of it. All right. At some point, you're going to have a dip. We're getting a little bit of a dip right now, right? I mean, it is what it is. It happens in uptrends. You're not going to go up in a straight freaking line. It's not going to freaking happen. That's what we've been saying. Is that when Bitcoin wants to have a pullback, it will. It's just a matter of when. And trying to predict when it's going to happen is a fool's errand. But look where we're getting now. We're getting that fool's errand, and now we just got to figure out when it's going to bounce. And for hodlers, it really shouldn't matter where it bounces, unless you're trying to buy more. If you're trying to buy this dip, hey, maybe you should try to figure out what support level we're going to bounce from. Bitcoin's going to bounce when it wants to bounce. Okay. What I'd probably wait for is a good, like right here, for instance. This is a perfect example. Right here.
Nothing weird. 0.1 Stone BTC made a run of.
Exactly, Skillet. Exactly. You said it. You said it perfectly, man. I was going to get to that point in a second. Right here, right? I mean, Bitcoin was in a bearish pattern right here. Okay, just for instance, everyone thought Bitcoin was going to go lower right here. Okay, well, let's just go back in time, back into September. Everyone thought Bitcoin was going to go lower right here. What did Bitcoin do? Well, it did the exact opposite and pumped up to the upside. Okay, you know, and just for another example, if we go back in time, right here, I mean, Bitcoin was in a downtrend. A lot of people were calling for lower prices. I even thought we might even go a little bit lower back here. Usually when I think we're going to go a little bit lower, it usually probably means that it's probably near the relative bottom. But yeah, I mean, I even thought we're going to go lower right here. And then Bitcoin just pumped up to the upside, back down at 29,000 as well. So trying to predict, and this is what I always think is funny, trying to predict the bottom for Bitcoin and where it's going to bounce is a fool's errand as well, as long as we're trying to predict when it's going to dip, right? So let's keep that in mind. And just like Sillard said, altcoins are holding up pretty well. You know, if this was, in my opinion, a true dip to the downside, you know, we're going to see a substantial dip. I think you would already seen alts, being pulled down with it, right? Being pulled down with it, more than you have now, right? There's some alts that are down, right? Ethereum, ETC, but there's many alts that are up, right? I mean, Theta's up 11% today. Solana's up 3% today, and Algo's up about 4% today. So you're seeing alts continue to go up, and that's why another reason why I think, well, that I'm confident in Bitcoin continuing higher once it figures out its bottom, right? Willie said healthy pullback for new highs. Absolutely, man. Abso-freaking-lutely. People like to freak out every time you get a dip, and it's really not that crazy. It's really not that crazy. Cody said it as soon as Jordan said no more call on pullbacks, I knew it was coming. Well, I was saying that for a while. I never said Bitcoin wouldn't have a pullback. I said you can't call for Bitcoin pullbacks. And I said that since down here. Yeah, I said that since down here. And it played out a pretty long time until we actually did get some type of a pullback. So that actually played out pretty well. Yeah. Litecoin flips Bitcoin market cap at the end of the year. Good luck with that. Good luck with that, man. All right, let's check out the daily. Let's check out the daily. Where are we looking at for daily support levels? Let's go back in time here. Let's look at where we have right here. So right here, we have a little bit. Bitcoin falling that wedge on the 1 hour. Well, we'll check. Hey, if there's a wedgie, I will be happy there's a wedgie. You guys know I love my freaking wedgies. I love my wedgies more than Bob likes getting freaking wedgies, okay? And I think Bob needs a wedgie right now. What do you guys think? Bob, get over here. Get over here. Get over here. Bob, get. Jordan, no. Jordan, no. Jordan, stop. I have whitey tighties on. You can't do this with whitey tighties on. No. I love my wedgies more than I like giving Bob wedgies. So we'll check out that in an hour and a second. But guys, on the daily, let's just go back in time and look at some of our previous peaks. So back here on the daily, we can see that I would probably watch these two levels in the daily, which is like 59,491 and about 58,519. Those are the two levels that I'd watch on the daily, just because those are two previous peaks, right? Our peak from February 21st and our peak from May 9th. Those are the two levels I'd watch there for BTC on the daily, at least, which, you know, 59,491 was a little bit lower than the 618 on the 4 hour, but relatively same spot in the area. You could have like a little wick on the daily, and then the 4 hour you could close at 58.9, something like that, but that's obviously looking past it. Now, what is good about this, right? There's some positives of a pullback, guys. What are the positives of a pullback?
Strap up. We're going
right?
to the
What
moon.
are the positives of a pullback? Well, you reset some of these indicators that were very, very overheated, right? You reset some of these indicators that are very overheated. Look at the daily, right? Our daily RSI was sitting up here at about an 80. We said it could go higher, but at some point we'd probably want to cool this off. We did get a nice cool off, right? We got a nice cool off. This is now reset back into the 60s, which now, if, you know, whenever Bitcoin wants to move back up to the upside, now you have plenty of room to run to the upside, which is awesome, right? I mean, that's something we've been talking about, how it needed to get cooled down, and now it's cooled down, and that gives us plenty of more room to run to the upside whenever Bitcoin wants to do it. Now, the daily stock RSI also moving down, actually moving down pretty freaking fast. So, you know, say if we get, let's just use an example here. Say if we get maybe another day, 2 days, 3 days of red, you know, it doesn't have to be huge red, but, you know, maybe just something like this, coming back down pretty slowly. Let this come down, right, pretty nicely. And then we can kind of go from there, right? I think that's sort of what makes the most sense in the daily here. I know everyone wants it just to bounce and go to the moon tomorrow, right? And I trust me, I want it to bounce and go to the moon tomorrow too. But what I'll say is we could maybe go sideways for another couple days, which would kind of suck, but I'm sick of freaking crab action. I don't know about you guys. I'm sick of crab action. In my True Classic tee pocket. They don't actually have pocket. Today I'm wearing a little Portland, Maine shirt. Portland, Maine. Shout out to Portland, Maine. I don't know much about Portland, Maine. I think I went up there once and kind of killed it up there. But I don't know much about Portland, Maine, to be honest with you guys. Messed with the best and die like the rest. Long live Ethereum. All the Ethereum killers, man. They're coming. They're coming for it. But yeah, that's the daily, guys. Let's actually skip that. Let's look at my fractal. All right, let's look at my fractal. Oh my, Jordan, your fractal is so good, man. What's going on with your fractal? And I always ask this, guys, should I change my channel name to Fractal Boy? You know, I think I should. I think it would be very, very fitting for the channel if I renamed my channel Fractal Boy. But if we look here, here's I kind of like, you know, made some boxes to make it a little bit easier to see. Could we be up in this range right here? Okay, could we be up in this range right here? Let me actually move this over slightly. And, you know, this could be this little pullback that we're getting right here. Okay, I mean, you know, like we said, fractals aren't to match price action perfectly, right? They just to basically match the general trends of the market, right? So if we look at this, could this be this dip right here? Now, I'm not going to say we need to have a crazy dip down to 50,000, right? We don't need to totally come all the way back down here. I don't think that is going to happen. That seems a little ridiculous, though. If it did happen, right? If it did happen, I think it would correlate with probably a move back down to like 53,000. I still don't think that's very likely, right? I got me through True Classic tees because of you. They better sponsor you. Kona, I'm telling you, bro, those would be the best t-shirts that you'll ever get, bro. True Classic tees. Oh, they're comfy. They're nice fitting. Like if whatever, like if you're like, you know, if you're a fit guy, right? I mean, they'll show you out pretty well. If you're not very fit, they might hide it a little bit. Awesome t-shirts. Awesome t-shirts. I'm not affiliated with them in any way, but you'll see me on the Fear and Greed Index every day. I mean, free advertisement for True Classic tees. Might as well call myself Crypto True Classic tees at this point, right? So yeah, we'll see where this goes, guys. Like I said, I'm not expecting a dip like freaking all the way down here or anything. But if it did, right, maybe you come back down and back test 53,000 and then bounce back up, kind of like how you did here. But we shall watch that. But hey, it's pretty, I mean, to me, this is playing out pretty similarly still. And obviously we know what happens after that. I'm not going to say we're going to pump straight like this. I think this is maybe a little bit ridiculous, but we'll continue to track the fractal, the Giordano Inu fractal. The Giordano Inu fractal. I need to put a little copyright here so nobody can steal my fractal. My fractals. Even though, you know, everyone kind of shares fractals, I guess. Not really my fractal, I would say. But we'll take a look at that, see how that goes. Plan B, right? Everyone's getting bearish. Everyone seems to forget that Plan B is predicting $63,000 by the end of this month. Right? We only have about a week left in the month, right? I mean, there's 7 days in the month left, I think. Let me take a look. 8 days. I forgot there's 31 days in October. 8 days in the month left. And Bitcoin based on plan B, right? Doesn't have to happen. Every model's eventually meant to be broken, but he's been absolutely spot on with his predictions. And, you know, this would have to be somewhere, you know, October 31st at $63,000. We're sitting at $60,700. We only have 8 days. Now, we could have a little bit more of a dip, and we could do something like this, right? Where, you know, if we come back down a little bit lower, and then we have a nice bounce going into the end of the month, right? That certainly could happen. Maybe we go sideways here and we kind of close the month here. Maybe we pump and we close higher than his freaking price. Who knows? All we have to do, I mean, all basically saying is that we have to close the month higher than $63,000. He's pretty spot on so far right now, right? He's pretty spot on. We just need to obviously get back above that by the end of the month, which I do believe we will. Okay, I do believe we will. If you guys think that we will, okay? If you guys think that we will close October above $63,000, raise your hand in the chat. If you don't, I want to see a giant thumbs down. But I think I'm going to raise my hand because I do believe that we'll close the month above $63,000. That's not even a question. Not even a freaking question in my mind. Like, here's the thing. I'm already very happy. Why am I happy? Well, here's why. One, my wife is sitting at about $4,000. I mean, whenever my wife is sitting at $4,000, oh, you know I'm just... she's just looking so freaking fine. Okay, so freaking fine. Two, okay, I don't have to get the Dogecoin tattoo because Bitcoin broke $65,000. Let's freaking go.
Strap up.
All right.
We're going to the moon.
Three, Plan B is still here, guys. We still have Plan B. All right? Don't forget Plan B. Here he is right now, actually. How dare you? How dare you disgrace cryptocurrency? What is wrong with you people? Bitcoin will close above $63,000. How dare you not believe the great Plan B? My name is Plan B. Bitcoin will close above $63,000, and all that don't believe will be perished into the woods with the rest of the bears. We will close above $63,000. Someone said my eyes. My eyes. No, but guys, I'm pretty confident that we'll close above $63,000. If you don't believe it, well, sell your crypto. Sell your crypto right now. I'll take it. There's probably a bunch of whales that'll take it, guys. If you're so confident that Bitcoin's going to go down right now, sell your crypto. Sell it. Sell it. Tell it right now. I'm telling you. This guy right here and me will buy up your crypto. No freaking problem. Sell it. I dare you. I dare you. And leave it in the chat right now. Say, I'm selling my, I sold my crypto in the last 2 days. If you sold all your crypto in the last 2 days, let me know. If you sold all your crypto in the last 2 days. If you're selling today, let me know in the chat too. Said, I'm selling all my crypto. I want this saved. I want this saved for the future. Okay? So if you have the cojones to say, I'm selling all my crypto, put it in the chat right now. Back up your freaking mouth. Put it in the chat. So I have the timestamps for future freaking streams. Put it in there. Put it in there. I got 2 people said I'm selling. Put it in there. I bought. I don't see many people saying I sold. Nope. Robert said it's all the trolls, man. It's Robert's a troll. Quid. I sold all mine. You guys are crazy, bro. You guys are absolutely freaking crazy. In my opinion. I mean, you guys do what you want. It's your own money, but in my opinion, you're a little crazy. Why are you crazy? Let's zoom out a little bit. Let's zoom out a little bit. Okay? Let's zoom out a little bit. Thank you guys for telling me that who sold. I will find you in the future. And I will remember today. October 22. So we'll remember everyone who said I sold. And yeah, we'll go back to this day that you guys had the paper hands. The paper hands. after a, what, 10% pullback, the absolute paper hands. Let's go look at the monthly. And this is why I'm not worried, guys. I mean, I'm trying to just come with the charts here. You guys know the charts aren't the whole story, though, right? The charts aren't the whole story. You know, obviously, that there's a lot that we say it when it's going up, we say it when it's going down. You know, the charts are only a part of the freaking story. No, Qasim, they didn't want to dip. They didn't want to dip. Well, here's the thing. This is how it always goes. This is how it always goes, guys. Should I bring out our meme? Here we go. Here we go. Oh, no, not this one. Not this meme. This meme. Here we go. Everyone today, remember, let's do a little rewind. Let's rewind to a couple weeks ago. I have this. We had this exact same SpongeBob thing up a couple weeks ago when Bitcoin dipped down to $40,000. What did we say? You say, remember next time when Bitcoin has a dip, remember this meme. You guys aren't remembering this meme. You guys aren't remembering the meme. And I'm gonna bring it up again. You got to start reversing your psychology. Stop selling red days and sell green days, bro. It's really not that difficult. I know it's hard in the moment, but remember this meme. We were saying this exact same meme at $40,000, and here it is again. Bull market is over. I'm selling. Bitcoin starts going back up. I want another dip. I'm going to buy so hard. I'm going to buy so hard. Dip happens. I'm selling my whole portfolio. Right? You got all the bobs coming out. All the bobs coming out. Here they are. All the bobs. Mom, I'm scared. Bitcoin's down 10% from its breaking. It just broke all-time highs 2 days ago. Now it's down 10%. I'm scared. I'm scared. It's a double top. All these YouTubers saying double top. Mom, help. Help me. Come on, guys. Come freaking on, bro. Look at the monthly chart, dude. Look at the freaking monthly chart. All the paper hands in the chat, bro. So many paper hands. Look at the freaking monthly chart, bro. How are you going to tell me right now? How are you going to tell me right now that we are bearish, bro? How are you going to tell me that we are bearish? You're so zoomed in on the freaking 1 hour and the 4 hour that you're like, holy crap, what are we going to do? Oh, man. Today's going to be the day that I smush my water mom. But guys, when you zoom out, it tells you the whole story, right? The monthly chart, we have a bullish engulf, not a bullish engulfing, but we're still higher than the previous highs on the monthly chart, okay? We shouldn't be panicking, okay? There shouldn't be as much panic as there is right now. I mean, it's just funny how like you'll have 2 days of red, literally Bitcoin down 2% today, and like it's like the sky's falling. The sky is falling from the heavens, yeah? Literally, sky is falling from the heavens. This is Bloomberg's headlines this evening. Bitcoin's record-breaking week is ending with a whimper. Wow. I mean, if $60,800 is a whimper, I'll take it every day. I'll take it all day. Never seen a more bearish candle. It is pretty bearish, huh? It is pretty bearish. All right, let's move on. Let's move on from that. What were we saying here? What were we saying? Bitcoin dominance. Altcoins. Let's friggin' go, altcoins. Holding up pretty well today. Guys, altcoins are going up today, which is good, right? I mean, Bitcoin's going down, but at least some altcoins are holding it up. or at least holding the market up somewhat. All right, Bitcoin dominance coming down a little bit. Interesting. We'll see if it lasts. I don't know if it does, but we'll see if it lasts. It might last a few more days. I could see the potential area where you bounce right here. Right here in the dominance. Maybe make some inverse head and shoulders, and then Bitcoin continues its ride to the upside. I could see that certainly happening here for BTC, where you do get a bounce somewhere at the 44, 45 level, which could mean that maybe Bitcoin has, 1, 2, maybe even 3 more days of not blasting off up to the upside. Okay, but there's many altcoins that went up, right? If we go over to CoinMarketCap, let's take a look. Let's refresh. Let's refresh a little bit. We have obviously Bitcoin and ETH are down. Okay, my two babies. Well, what ETH is my wife. Bitcoin is a man apparently. So we can't go with that. I mean, there's a lot of questionable stuff in my past with Bitcoin. Okay, but we're not going to talk about that today. But yeah, I mean, there's some alts like Solana up 5% in the last 24 hours. Even Polkadot, Doge is even holding up. Luna's up 8, right? Avalanche is up 7. Algo's up 5. So you're seeing altcoins continue up, right? It could just be some of the Bitcoin profits going into altcoins, right? And then once Bitcoin finds a bottom, Bitcoin's going to go back up again, in my opinion, and maybe you'll see the altcoin money go back into Bitcoin a little bit. But altcoins are doing well today, which I think is a good sign for the market. Whole market down about 1.6%. Makes sense with Bitcoin and Ethereum being down somewhat today. You know? At least 75% of the bears here just like to mess with Jordan. I'm not bearish, and even the good TA bears I follow are still bullish. When if alt dips, catch up on buying. Exactly, Valentine. I think most of the bears here are just trolls. I don't think they're actually bearish. But we do have their timestamps of when they said they sold their portfolio. All right, so OKB, Thorchain, Phantom, Curve, Dow, Huobi, Theta, Ravencoin, EGLD, Harmony One, Axie, Serum, Terra. You got a bunch of alts doing very, very well today. Very, very well, which I'm happy with. Finally, Theta getting some movement, man, up about 12% today, which is awesome. Not a lot of big losers, right? And that's why, Bitcoin's down a little bit today, but I mean, alts in general, I mean, highest losers 5%, and everything else is less than 3, which is a nothing burger in my personal opinion, and a nothing burger in most people's opinions, right? A nothing burger in most people's opinions. I will back up the freaking Brink trucks. I will back up the Brink trucks if Bitcoin drops anywhere below 57,000. I will back up the Brink trucks. 57,000 and below. 100%. 100%. I don't think we get there, though. I personally don't think we get there. If we do, hey, it is what it is. But if we do, I don't think we get there, personally. But we'll see. We'll see. Zoom out, champs. Zoom out. I think most people are just trolling Sky. It's all good, man. It's all freaking good. Harmony. We'll check out Harmony. What was I gonna say? What was I freaking gonna say? Hit the like button, guys. If you guys are in here, hit that like button. Let's get up to 1,000 likes today on today's stream. Bitcoin's crabbing again, so you know how it is. It's our typical crab market day, or crab market day. It wasn't really a crab market day. Been a lot of, I guess, ups and downs today, but for the stream, typical crab market. All right. Anything else I really want to touch on here? The weekly, I want to say the weekly, obviously pulled back a pretty good amount here. Obviously, we have Saturday and Sunday, so we'll see where we close on the weekly, but right now, the weekly candle doesn't look great, to be honest. We'll see where this ends up, but something tells me, I don't know, something tells me that we're going to retrace some of this weekly candle, in my personal opinion, this weekend. Could be totally wrong. If I am, just buy more. But I personally see this retracing a little bit Saturday and Sunday. I don't know. I just do. I just freaking do. A dump truck. Can you check Nexo? Why do you think ETH dropped as well, considering it hasn't really risen unlike Bitcoin? No idea.
Classic. Coming through.
Oh, let's check our meme coins. Let's have Bob going on for his basement. Let's see what Bob's doing in his basement. He loves talking about the meme coins, so let's go see what he's doing. This is my favorite segment. This is my favorite segment of the show. Let's see what we got going on today for the meme coins for Jordan's stream. He's letting me do it today, which is freaking awesome. He never lets me do anything because I always ruin everything. The only thing I'm good at is drinking Mountain Dew and eating pizza. I actually ate some pizza today. You see the empty box right here? And then I have another one for when Around the Blockchain comes on for the 5th time today. You guys, I already watched Around the Blockchain for about 5 times today. But if we look, we have Wolf Safe Poor People. Very, very good project. Very, very good project, guys. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zeros, which the more zeros we have, the better. And it's up about 50. Holy crap. Holy crap. It's up 501%. I'm a millionaire. I'm a freaking millionaire. I'm a millionaire. You good, bro? Java, you good? Alright, let's go check on Bob. Holy crap, Bob. Bob, get up, bro. Get up. Get up.
Let's jump into the Bitcoin show.
Bob is a millionaire. Apparently he invested in Wolf Safe Poor People yesterday, so now Bob's a millionaire. So we'll leave it at that. That sounds pretty crazy. What's up, Tyler? Thank you for becoming a Jordan Knight member, man. Appreciate you, dude. Pick up those damn cups. He'll never pick up the damn cups, guys. He'll never pick up the damn cups. He drinks too much Mountain Dew a day. Here's what he does. He goes gulp, 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 and he just goes, and he just throws it behind him. And then he gets another one. Gulp, 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 gulp. I love that. Just throw it behind you. All right, let's go over to Captain ETH. Captain Ethereum.
Everybody
not a
panic.
great day
We're
for
going
ETH.
to zero.
Not a great day for ETH. ETH pulls back with Bitcoin. Now, it's not a huge pullback. It's down about 1.8%. So, we shouldn't be, screaming for the moon like, oh no. We're down a bunch for Ethereum. It's fine, guys. All we did for ETH, at least, if we actually go to the 4-hour real quick, what we did for ETH so far, we'll see if we do drop any more. But if you look at this, you can see that this previous resistance has flipped nicely into support. So ETH looks, at this current moment, looks fine, right? It just looks like a classic resistance into support flip. Now, we don't know if Bitcoin does go down a little lower here. We don't know if it's going to bring down Ethereum anymore. So let's just act as if, Ethereum's going to kind of do its own thing. Okay. So you have this upwards trending support line for Ethereum. Will that break to the downside? Okay. We know originally, there was this bearish wedge that actually broke to the upside for Ethereum. And it looks like now what we've done is we simply came back into it, all right, tried to get back above it, but weren't able to get back above it and got rejected and we actually wicked off the bottom of it. So you can see that we're kind of just back in this wedge. So now we got to watch this again, which I wish we didn't. It kind of sucks, but we do have to watch this. So we'll see where this ends up. Like I said, if Bitcoin does go a little lower, maybe Ethereum drops a little bit lower. The level I'd probably watch for if it did would be somewhere probably like 36.74, where you have, previous resistance and support, a lot of different confluence at that journal level there at like 36.74. That's the level I'd really be watching there for ETH in the event of another possible, move back down to the downside out of this wedge, which, right? Because rising wedges are typically bearish. When they're uptrend, they can break to the upside, just like they did right here. It's just that Bitcoin gave Ethereum a big
nope
and pushed it back to the downside. Now, the bullish scenario is, can we bounce here and continue up? That's the bullish scenario. Let's check out some of our support levels, right? Let's bring up our 4-hour EMA ribbon. You can see right now we are currently in our 4-hour EMA ribbon. Will that continue to give us support? Well, since September, that's continued to be our support, right? Multiple times here, support. You actually did, what did we say? When we drop below it, we usually want to do a W reversal. That's what we did here. W reversal back up. We held it there. Will we hold it again, or will Ethereum, drop below this? A lot of confluence right here, guys, as you can see. Obviously a resistance, horizontal resistance level, a wedge support level, 4-hour EMA, ton of different confluence at this level. It's a big area for Ethereum to hold, at least for the short term. If it doesn't, I could see, maybe a W reversal back down here and a continuation up. So that's ETH. If this does hold, hopefully we can bounce back up to 4,400 again. But that's obviously, we're waiting for. Mostly waiting for Bitcoin for what Ethereum does here in the short term. On the hourly, any divergence or anything here? Not quite just yet. But if we drop a little bit lower, here, we could eventually make some bullish divergence, which would be pretty nice. And the 4-hour stock is bottomed out for ETH. So, we'll see what happens. Like I said, there's a lot of different confluence at these levels. Check out the daily EMA ribbon real quick. See, we got way too overextended from this. Typically, when you get this overextended from the daily EMA ribbon, you do have a pullback. You can see how extended we got from it. I mean, typically that does result in some type of pullback. So the top of that right now is sitting at like 3,700, which, is right above where we kind of talked about that 36-34 level for ETH. So could see it pull back down to the daily EMA ribbon to back test it and have a continuation to the upside as well. So that's basically ETH, man. I mean, we're waiting on a bottom. I don't know if we found it yet. Let me actually bring up the fibs too. See if the fibs line up with our current level here. Yeah, it's like the 0.5. Could come back down to that 0.6, that 0.618 to 0.65 level is pretty big there. So we'll continue to watch ETH, but that's what I'm seeing for Captain ETH. Sonny said, I'm selling right now. You do you, man. You do you. Do we have to bring up the meme again? Guys, don't be SpongeBob. Don't be SpongeBob. Please don't be SpongeBob. Okay? And don't be the Bank of Canada guy.
Basically, Bitcoin is clearly a scam. Cryptocurrency is clearly an idiot with no common sense. And scientifically speaking, according to a study at the Bank of Canada, more people who are financially illiterate invest in Bitcoin.
All right. I think that's over. I can't hear Bank of Canada. All right, there we go. Yeah, Bank of Canada's over. Don't be the Bank of Canada guy. Don't be him. Don't be him. All right, so that's ETH. ADA today. Actually, let's do the macro first. Some good movements on the macro. We checked out the Bitcoin dominance. Stock market today. Pretty much a nothing burger. Kind of did what crypto did, actually. It kind of did what Bitcoin did. It had a wick up here, and then it came back down and made a higher high, but the closed not at a higher high. So very, very similar thing to what Bitcoin did, actually, on the stock market. So we'll see if this continues to pull back or, it just continues up from here. Like I said, there is some gaps to fill here. So obviously keep that in mind, but we'll see. Can't hear, getting old. I can't hear. I am getting old, man. I'm almost 30. Can you guys believe that? Like, do I look 30? You're gonna have. Do I look 30 or do I look 20? Which one? You're not allowed to say anything older. 20 or 30? Which one do I look, guys? I don't know in the chat. PlayStation 5 said in 2025, a lot of people are going to be look back at 2021 and wish they got Bitcoin. It's how it is, man. Whenever you look 4 years prior, you wish you bought at those prices. But yeah, people just don't have patience, man. Just don't have patience. 14, nice. 40, 35, 33, 35. Oh, you guys are freaking 35. You guys serious, bro? Are you serious? Are you? Is it because of my hairline? Is it because of my hairline, bro? Bro. I'm offended right now. I'm Bro, hold on. Where's Stop making fun of my son. He doesn't look 35. He doesn't look 35. He looks 20. He looks young. Stop doing that. He's offended right now. I'm offended too. Stop making fun of my son. Stop making fun of my son. You guys are trolling my son. Stop. 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 He looks 20. I'm offended. I want to speak to all your managers right now. My mom's going to get pissed, guys. I don't want my mom to get pissed. She's going to take it out on me. Don't do it. It's the hair. It must be the hair, bro. It's the hair. The hair. Look at that little strand of hair. Bro, look at this little strand of hair. It's doing its best job to cover up that little hole. Look at that hair. You see that little piece of hair right here? Look at it. Oh yeah. That hair is doing its freaking job right there. You see it? That's the last resistance to being bald. The last resistance to being bald is that piece of hair right freaking there. All right. All right, so that's the stock market. DXY coming down a little bit more today. We'll see if the DXY looks like what you did on the DXY is you came all the way down here, came back up, got resistance, and are now starting to move back down to the downside. So, you know, the DXY I think could go a little bit lower here potentially. Could go lower here potentially. Where's the support line? Support line is, I think the support is gonna, see, this is the moving average. You see the moving average comes up, okay? And I think what's gonna happen is the moving average is gonna come up like this, and this might be the support. So if we can get a pullback here, we might get support at the hairline moving average right here. If you guys know what I mean. So yeah, I mean, if the DXY gets rejected, it comes back lower. Maybe it comes a little lower here. But this is the ultimate line to break. If we break 93.44, could be very, very juicy for the DXY, which would be good for crypto, right? We want the DXY, the dollar index, to go down, right? It's typically good for that and for crypto. And the fear and greed we'll look at when we have the close in 10 minutes. We got the weekly close. I see a Head and Shoulders. Nice. I think they make spray on hair. I saw an infomercial. No way, bro. I don't need the spray on hair. I don't need that. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. All right. So that's mostly the macro stuff we want to look at today. Do I have anything I really want to look at here? Oh, this was from a little chart from some guy on Twitter, Tech Dev. But yeah, right here, bro. Here's the thing. Every peak, or at least from 2013, every peak was, you know, from its peak to the middle peak, the next bull market top, or at least the bull market top, you know, of that current price, is always the 1.172 fib from the mid-cycle peak. It was in 2013, in 2017, and then in 2021, that would put the price somewhere close to about $240,000. So that's an interesting chart. I know it's a little small here. It's kind of like a weird little setup here, but that would put it somewhere under $240,000 by the end of this year. Now, like I said, I don't know if we hit $240,000 by the end of this year. I think that's a little bit optimistic, in my opinion. I think this bull market goes into next year. I don't think we top out this year, but interesting way to look at it, man. It's actually very interesting. We'll see if it plays out again. Obviously, it was a little bit of a, maybe it's a coincidence, maybe it's not a coincidence. I don't know. Maybe the market makers look at this weird stuff. They're like, let's try to trick retail. Oh, guys, go follow me on Instagram. At Jordan N. Cameron. Once again, at Jordan with and then an N and then Cameron. Okay? There's a little N after Jordan. You guys go follow me on Insta. That'd be pretty cool. Let's try to get this to 2,000 followers. That'd be pretty sweet. What else do you want to look at here? Anything else? Another thing from Glassnode was this, the realized price to liveliness ratio. That's very, very good at calling tops. This one showing that, we still have plenty of room to run to the upside, guys. Typically we top out when we get up to this red box here on this indicator. So we'll see, right? This is showing that we still have room to run up here, which is really, really freaking nice. Obviously, it showed that we topped out back here in May. But if you look back in 2013, we also had a double top back there. So I think we still have some room to run up here, guys. Obviously, I mean, most people can agree we have room to run up. I think most people can agree with that. I don't think that's too much of a question here. Unless you're some type of crazy freaking bear, man. Looking spicy today, Giordano. Thank you, Cruz. That's kind of nice of you, man. I mean, if anyone wants to call me spicy, then you call me spicy, bro. Call me freaking spicy. Oh, you need it. Someone said, is that Bob and Karen? Yeah, here we go. Is Bob... Bro. Oh. God, bro. I'm dead. I'm dead. So... Oh. God, bro. All right. I'm gonna chill here. I can't. That's Oh man, that's actually too funny, bro. I can't do him dirty like that. I can't do him dirty like that. That's actually way too funny, bro. You need to chill. All right. You need to freaking chill. Let's move on. Let's go look at Cardano, man. I can't do him dirty like that. I can't. Oh, man. Sometimes he watches the stream, too. And he's going to be pissed. He's going to be freaking pissed. Bob wearing a suit. That was nice of Jordan to buy that for him. All right, let's move on. All right, so Cardano, guys. We're in our typical consolidation. We'll go look at that in a second. Let me just look at Cardano real quick. So Cardano, we're in our typical consolidation pattern, okay? You can see that we're simply, on the daily, just making lower highs, and on the daily, making higher lows. So, we are consolidating here still for Cardano, right? I mean, time's a ticking here. We're kind of sitting here waiting back like... When are we going to have a move, Cardano? We're all waiting for you, buddy. But it just hasn't moved just yet. It will move. It just hasn't moved yet. It's just consolidating again. I mean, it's what Cardano likes to do, man. It's Cardano's favorite thing is to consolidate. So we'll continue to watch this. I mean, it could be another week or so until we get some type of movement, which I know no one wants to hear. I know no one wants to hear that, but it could be a reality, right? It could be a reality. Let's go check on the 4 hour. If you look at the 4 hour time frame, it's pretty much the same freaking thing. As we know, guys, Cardano is the typical I'm a crab, I'm a crab, I'm a crab, I'm a crab, I'm a Cardano crab. The only thing that makes me different than Cardano is I'm red and Cardano's blue. Only thing that makes me different is I'm red and Cardano's blue. Oh, that's better. I'm red. If I was blue, I would die. If I was blue, I would die. All right, I'm done. But yeah, I mean, Cardano is just, yeah, I mean, it's there's nothing really else to say about it, man. I mean, we're at the 4 hour EMA ribbon. It's not really giving you much, right? You kind of just keep going below and up and it's not really giving you any type of indicator here. And the daily EMA ribbon is acting as resistance right now. Yeah, you can see the clear resistance. Look at how perfectly you came up to it a few times and just couldn't close above it. This whole way down, you just keep getting rejected off that daily EMA ribbon. As soon as you get a daily close above it, I think that'll be a pretty good sign. But you haven't gotten over that daily EMA ribbon just yet, right? You just haven't. So we'll continue to watch it, but it's Cardano, man. It's the Cardano Slink Show, as we like to call it. It's not as bad as AMP. Not as bad as AMP. We have 2 minutes until the daily close, guys. 2 minutes until the daily close. So we'll go back and look at that in a second. But yeah, man, that's basically the gist of Cardano at the current moment. My portfolio is garbage. My portfolio has been doing very, very well, filling, actually. Bitcoin's been leading the way. Ethereum's been doing pretty good. Cardano's been chilling. Link's been chilling. I mean, most altcoins have been chilling. Besides, really, like Solana, Data's doing really well. VeChain's been doing well. All right. So yeah, man, Bitcoin looks like it got rejected here, right? I mean, we had a symmetrical triangle, went below it, came back up, got rejected. Looks like you got an initial rejection there. Let's see, if you can make some W reversal pattern here. If you can come back down and bounce off the support and bounce back up, you might have a chance. But we'll watch this. This is obviously the 15-minute chart. It's a very small time frame, but a little bit more fun than watching the longer term time frames. We got 1 minute until the close. Looks like we're at least gonna close above the 0.5 fib, which is good, right? At least in the short term, we're gonna close above the 0.5 fib. If Cardano consolidates, then pulls an epic dump, I will die. As most expect a consolidation, then pump like most other coins. Yeah, I mean, we'll see, man. We'll see. All right, daily close. So we closed above the 0.5 fib. Perfect. I mean, at the end of the day, and you'll take what you can get. That's the 4 hour. But I guess the 4 hour is important too. I mean, we closed the 4 hour above the 0.5 fib, I should say. That is pretty important too. I think that's actually very, very important, because if you closed below this, well, we could have, I mean, based off Fibonacci, we could have seen a move back down to 59,000 if we closed below the 0.5 fib on the 4 hour. So it's good we got to close there. The daily, the daily's the daily. What I'll say about the daily is it's nothing we can take from there. I just don't see. There's not much there that's holding you up at this current level on the daily, at least. We'll see what the market makers want to do, man. I mean, the next support is 59.4, right? 59.491, more like 59.500, but that is thy next support. Looks like our 20 EMA is now at 58,000, so that has moved up a decent amount there, which is good. That moved up, actually moved up about $300. Not bad.
comment.
Oh.
Feedback is always
Philly said not you. Thank you, Philly. Philly said not you. Philly, I thought you meant me, man. What the heck? That's ridiculous, bro. That's freaking ridiculous. All right. Let's in the meantime, let's do some super chats here. Let's get Bitcoin set up on the right or on the left. And we'll do altcoins over here while we wait for Bitcoin to move. Because it ain't doing jack squat at the current moment. Let's go down here. So we had still earlier said nothing weird. First Bitcoin made a run, alts bleed. Now Bitcoin goes now. Bitcoin profits go into some Bitcoin. And bear market alts would bleed even harder than Bitcoin does at the moment. Exactly. Yeah, I couldn't say anything better than myself, man. Thank you for being a rationalized human and not say, oh, Bitcoin's down not even 5%. It was down 2%. Bitcoin's down 2% today. Bull market's over. Pack it up, boys. We're going home. Even though I don't think too many people are actually serious about that, but I think relatively, you know how it is. Miller said Bitcoin falling wedge on the 1 hour. Check it out. Falling wedge on the 1 hour. Could we have one? I don't know where you would take it from. I don't know where you would get a falling wedge from here. I'm trying to see where you would find this. This would probably be your resistance. But where would your support be? I don't know, man. I mean, there's probably a way to make this work, but I don't know. I think you have to be pulling some straws there. You have to be pulling some straws to make that work. I could just be drawing it wrong, though. But I don't see a clear falling wedge there, but or at least one that matches up very well. Conut said, I got 3 true classic teas because of you. They better sponsor you. They won't. They don't do sponsorships. Like, what the heck? What kind of crap is that? I've probably gotten multiple guys. If you got on stream and bought a true classic teas because of me, I want to know in the chat right now. Okay. I want to know a chat right now if you bought any true classic teas because of my stream. And I want to be refunded by true classic teas. I want to do it. Kasim said some of y'all wanted a dip. Well, here you go. There you go, Kasim. I mean, like I said, you couldn't have said it better myself. You want the dip? Here's the dip. Eat the dip and get some chips with it. If you want some chips with it too, sure. You want Doritos? You want some Tostitos? What kind of chips you want? I'll provide the chips. You got Bitcoin provided the dip. I got the chips. Now sit back, eat the damn chips and dip. And because I'll tell you right now, the whales are eating this dip. The whales are eating this dip with all the chips, man. Sold my shirt. Andy Manson said too expensive. I don't think any bought some true classic teas. Hell to the no. Pro clubs are only $6. Yeah, but they're not better than true classic teas. They're not true classic. They're not true classics, right? If they were true classic, they'd be called true classic teas. Conut with the super chat said, November BTC will hit at least 130K, mark my words. In November? All right. Conut thinks that Bitcoin will hit 130K by November. That's pretty bold, man. That is pretty freaking bold. I'll be very happy, man, if that happens, but that's very bold. LB Crypto said, Gate show. Let them sell, I buy ETH. And dot. What are we doing? Bitcoin's, like we said, Bitcoin got rejected right here. We'll see if it goes down a little bit more here. What's Dot doing? Captain Dot, as we would call it. What is Captain Dot up to at the current moment? Dot could be in some type of rising wedge We know Bitcoin's in a rising wedge. Okay, but and so dot could also be in one. So obviously, watch this here. Oh, where are we? Oh, where's the fear and greed? Let's go check. Oh, new ads. New ads today. New ads. We have Lululemon. I don't know why I have Lululemon. I don't buy anything that's Lululemon. You know, I don't even know if they sell any guys' clothes, and I don't have any. I don't have a chick to buy Lululemon for right now. You know, so yeah. I mean, Lululemon's right here, and SEMrush, optimized content for voice. I don't even know what that is either. So, congrats. Joke's on you, Google Ads, or whatever ads this is. I don't use those products, so you wasted your money on showing me that ad. All right, what are we at? What are we at? Let's refresh. Let's get some new ads. And True Classic Tees. True Classic Tees. Classic. I mean, we get it every stream. Greed at 74. Greed still at 74. Wow. I mean, people are still greedy right now. People are still freaking greedy. That's crazy. I actually thought we were going to be lower. I thought people were going to be like, holy crap, the sky's falling. I thought we were going to be at least in the 60s, but we're at 74. So not too much of a change. Not too much of a freaking change. But are we surprised? Like, when Bitcoin's bullish, we always say it stays in the greed territory usually for months on end. Or at least the data that we have here. Okay? Now, when Bitcoin's bullish, it stays bullish for a while on the fear and greed. I think a lot of people think about the fear and greed because it came out when you had like 2019 pump and you went into extreme greed and then that was the top and then you dumped. Since then, greed hasn't really mattered. I mean, from like we started to say, from October to March last year, you had like I think we looked back, you had like 4 days that were in greed the whole time. So we'll see. But dot, man, it looks like a rising wedge. So, you know, here's the thing. Like, if Bitcoin dips, we've seen altcoins hold up pretty well today. So, who knows? But, you know, if Bitcoin dips, you know, you could see dot break this support and maybe come a little bit lower and maybe hit the breakout target of this, which would be probably about, I could probably see it come back down to 38.79 at the most, which is to test your previous high from back here in September. From September 14th, to be exact. So that's certainly an option. We'll see. This could hold, and you could bounce up from here, and you'd be good to freaking go. But as of right now, that is what we are watching for Captain Dot. Captain Dot. Classic Tees 3-pack. Gotta get the 3-pack Classic Tees. Come on, BTC. BTC, here's the thing. If you're going to dump, just freaking do it, boy. You know when Jordan starts saying, boy, he's about to go off. Just freaking do it. Freaking do it. There you go. There you go. You're looking a little dumpy right now. Just go. Just go. Everyone on stream, if you're going to do it, just freaking do it, bro. Just freaking do it. Come on. Come on. You're looking dumpy right now. Just go. Just freaking. Do I have to get the beer ears on for you to do it? Where's the beer ears? There we go. Gotta look cute today. I gotta look cute. I don't like looking cute. I don't like looking cute, but it is what it is. Let's see. Can you check Nexo? Take a little profit. All right. So Taju wants to check out Nexo. He wants to know if you should take a little profit off of it. Let's see. Nexo. I don't even know what Nexo is. Let's find out. Nexo. Oh, I did Nex. Oh, Nexo. I was like, what the heck is that? Did you take a little profit? I mean, never bad to take profits, man. But what I'll say about this depends what your strategy is. Like, it depends what your outlook is. If you're more of a Depends what your risk tolerance is and everything. It's never bad to take profits. I'd always take profits on the way up. You know, if we take a look at our Fibonacci's, looks like you broke the 0.382. I could see this going higher personally. This isn't really following Bitcoin, so it's kind of doing its own thing, which is good. You broke this sort of downtrend of resistance, and you're kind of going nuts right now. I mean, you're up, what? 40% from a couple days ago. If you got in down here, you know, maybe not a bad time to make a little bit of profits off the table. It's never bad to take profits, especially on coins that you're not looking to hold, you know, necessarily for long term. Yeah, so I wouldn't say it's a bad time taking profits. Daily's getting a little bit overheated. You could, you know, I mean, this, look at how high this got in the daily RSI. Crap, bro. 94. You technically have more room to run up, but never bad to take some profits, bro. Low volume on BTC. We could get a move. We could get a possible move. See you tomorrow, Streamlabs. I don't know where I have likes, guys. I assume it's probably a slower stream today. 1200. Yeah. Let's get those likes up, guys. Let's get those freaking likes up. We're at 500 right now. Let's get those up to at least 700 at this point. At least 700. I know it's kind of a I don't know, another crab day on the stream, I guess. Let's see. Always thought Bitcoin was a biddy who has two moods. Leave me or I'm coming through. That's very true. That is very, very freaking true. Bitcoin, you sell your Bitcoin, it's gonna do this. It's gonna punish you. It's gonna eventually it'll punish you. You know, it might take a while sometimes, but eventually it'll punish you for selling it. Eventually, if you don't buy back, obviously. Tyler became a member. What's going on, Tyler? Thank you for becoming a member, bro. Ryan said, anyone watching Sixers versus Nets game on ESPN? Brooklyn jersey patch is Weeble. The Sixers jersey patch is Crypto.com, and Coinbase is all over the floor. Yeah, Crypto.com has been doing tons of advertising lately. I've seen Crypto.com on tons of things. I know they was it them that partnered up with UFC? Saw them somewhere else too. Crypto.com has been everywhere. They're really pushing out that advertising budget. They got a high advertising budget. Apparently Coinbase is too. That's crazy. Broken jersey patch is Weeble. That's cool too. I'm not watching that game, unfortunately, but seemed probably a pretty good game. Garrett said, can you look at Omi? Let's take a look at Omi for Garrett. Garrett. Omi. Let's see what we got for Omi here. Omi. Let's go to the 4 hour on Omi. So Omi. Downtrend of resistance. Yeah. You're still getting hit with this downtrend of resistance, man. So you just got to break this at the end of the day. You know? I think bring this up slightly there. Bring this slightly down. Slightly down. You could like look at this as like a bigger bull flag, and you know, in the grand scheme of things that's forming here, it's probably a little bit even better on the daily. Yeah, it's a little bit better on the daily. Even argue like that. Like that. So yeah, you could be making some big bull flag here again for Omi, which if this does break out, I'm going to be conservative and take it from right there. Could get you a price of, if this does break out, looks like it wants to. Look at that daily. It's a big freaking daily right there. Target for this would be upwards of 9, right? Close to what, 0.9 cents? Not 9 cents. 0.9 tenths of a cent, or 0.9 cents, whatever you want to say. I never know how to say that. Do you say 0.9 cents or 9 tenths of a cent? I have no freaking clue. No freaking clue. Actually, you know what I want to wear today? I want to wear the McDonald's hat. There we go. McDonald's hat, bro. Doge Pilot said pump song for Harmony 1 just hit all-time highs again. Let's look at Harmony. All-time highs for Harmony. People are going to be like, oh no, Bitcoin's not pumping. All-time highs for Harmony. I got you, bro. With the McDonald's hat on. McDonald's hat. Yeah. 27.1 cents for Harmony 1, making another high for Harmony 1. That's absolutely nuts. This one just keeps going, right? And we know eventually, we haven't done it yet, but eventually we will hit this 1.618 fib at 32.7 cents. Eventually. And it's sort of going against the grain with Bitcoin. You're seeing some alts going against the grain, okay? And Harmony 1 is one of those. So like I said, the only target we have, right, which is the Fibonacci targets, would put us somewhere around 33 cents for Harmony 1 if we continue up to that 1.618 fib. So we'll continue to watch that, but Harmony finally looking good, bro. Looking real good. Missed the Harmony 1 train? Yeah, a lot of people missed the Harmony 1 train. I mean, Harmony 1 was hyped for a while. Kind of people stopped talking about it, and then it started going up again. I mean, that's the typical, I guess, the typical trend in crypto, I guess. People give up on a coin and it starts going up. The plunger fits your personality better. Just drop it all stream. The plunger? We're not going to rock the plunger, man. It's a McDonald's kind of day. Only took 2 red candles to shake us out of extreme greed. Yep, we're out of extreme greed. 2 red candles. We're in a bear market. We're in a bear market today. Man. How about Phantom? Let me look at Phantom. Let's see. Phantom. See what's going on with Phantom. Yeah, Phantom's still going nuts. Looks like it hit its all-time highs yesterday. Pulling it back a little bit right now, which is fine. What I'll say about Phantom is you do have some bearish div, so obviously keep an eye on that. You know, it's crypto, like we always say. You know, crypto doesn't have to respect these narratives, but you do have bearish divergence, so this could push you down a little bit, and that would give you a target from bottom to top. You know, if you're looking at some of these fib levels for possible pullback areas. This 0.5 fib makes a lot of sense. But, yeah, I mean, if you were to pull back, right, on Phantom, which I'm not going to say you're going to do, it's not confirmed until you have, like, a confirmed red day, and it's like, you're getting some momentum back to the downside. This could easily just continue up. I'm just sort of looking at what I see here. You know, if you pull back, these fib levels aren't great. It's basically what I'm seeing. I'm actually going to bring this up here. See if that's a little better. Yeah, it fits a little better. The 0.618 at about, you know, I don't think you drop that low. That's a little bit ridiculously low, to be honest. But 181's the 0.5 fib. I don't think you drop that low. That's sort of a ridiculous drop. I'd probably say, you know, let's just say if you do continue up, right, from top to bottom. Let's go back to this again. Let me give you the upside target if this continues up. Give you like a 350 target. Let's go to the 4 hour real quick, see if we got any shorter term patterns in play here. Not quite. You know, you might say this is some type of inverse head and shoulders. I don't think it is, just because the neckline is sort of all wacky here. But you know, definitely that's that same type of formation. But we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. Like I said, you have bearish div on actually the 4-hour and the daily. So just keep that in mind. Could have a slight pullback. Obviously, Bitcoin is pulling back a little bit right now. I don't know if that's going to affect it at all, but that certainly could be in the cards. All right. Let's see what else we got. Buy more. Buy more. 6524 for BTC at the current moment, guys. BTC. Go to the 1 hour on BTC. Yeah, it's just not much there in the 1 hour, man. The 1 hour is just kind of wonky. A 30-minute. 30 minutes, not much there either. See if you got anything here on the 30-minute. Adjust this down. Depends on which time frame you're looking at, but I don't know, man. Bitcoin's being BTC at the moment. I think someone talking about a falling wedge. You know, if you, yeah, even if you draw it like that, I mean, it's not a clear falling wedge. You're cutting off too many wicks there. I was trying to find that falling wedge that someone was talking about earlier. I didn't see it on the 1 hour, but I was looking at the 30-minute. I think you're cutting off too many wicks. I don't know. If you're just going by the closes, sure, but a little wonky. Bitcoin 69K this week. Could be 69,000. I don't know. I still think we close. I don't know if we close above 65,000 at this point, but I wouldn't be surprised if we do. But I think we at least retrace some of this weekly candle here. I don't think we close where we are now or below where we are now. Could we still go lower in the immediate short term, aka like this tonight and tomorrow morning and possibly tomorrow? Sure, but I think we retrace a lot of this weekly candle at the current moment, though. You know. Now who moves lines? I was move lines. Someone said they saw a falling wedge. So I was just trying to find that falling wedge that they saw, which I don't even see. I don't see a falling wedge. I don't know. This is like I said, this is too wonky, man. Oh yeah, the member stream, guys, tomorrow at 9 a.m. Tomorrow at 9 a.m. is the members, or not 9, 10:30. 10:30 a.m. is the member stream tomorrow. Hopefully we'll see some Bitcoin price action in the morning, man. Hopefully. Jordan gave BTC bad luck when he didn't do a 24-hour stream all the time. Dude, I can't do a 24-hour stream, bro. You guys, like 12 hours through, you'll be seeing me like this. Like, it's not gonna happen. It can't happen that way, you know. Maybe someday we'll do a 24-hour stream. If Bitcoin can hit, like, dude, if Bitcoin hit, here's what we'll do. We're gonna freaking do this. But it has to be something monumental. It has to be something absolutely monumental. If Bitcoin hits, let's do this. If Bitcoin hits $100,000, 100K, we're gonna do a 24-hour stream, okay? And I will stamp this on my freaking back, okay? I will get a tattoo that says Jordan has to do a 24-hour stream if we hit 100K. I will do a 24-hour stream, but we have to hit $100,000, and I will do it. But it has to be something monumental. Yeah. I think that is a good consolation prize. Because if we got to 100K, we probably see some crazy volatility price action, whether we come back down, go back. That would actually be fun, right? That would actually be fun. 24-hour stream when Doge hits $1. It probably, I mean, if Bitcoin went to 100K, I could see Doge getting to do $1 at some point. think it's like 12-hour max or video won't save. Well, then we'll do a 12-hour stream, stop it, do another 12-hour stream. That's what we'll do. We'll hold you to it, bro. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna hit 100K. We're gonna hit 100K. I don't know when that's gonna be. I don't like to give time frames, but it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen then. It is. 24-hour stream or tattoo. Don't jinx, bro. No. Not or tattoo. Not or tattoo. I already did my tattoo bet. I won that freaking bet, bro. I won the freaking bet. If someone else wants to do a bet, I already put my life on the line to get a Doge tattoo. If Bitcoin didn't break all-time highs by the end of this year. Bitcoin broke all-time highs. Dogecoin tattoo. Boom. Boom. Now someone else, if someone else wants to step up and say they'll get a Dogecoin tattoo if Bitcoin doesn't break 100K, they can step up. I did my part, okay? I did my part. So who wants to step up and say, I'll get a Dogecoin tattoo if Bitcoin doesn't hit 100K by the end of this year? We'll see if anyone wants to step up to the plate. Who wants to do it? Who wants to freaking do it? Bitcoin pumping? Oh, Bitcoin's trying to pump. Let's fix these trend lines real quick. We're right at this trend line right here. If we can break this trend line, hey, might get a little bit of pumpyish on the stream. We also have to break back above this 30-20 moving average. Risked his life. I did. I pretty much risked by me getting a Dogecoin tattoo, possibly that pretty much was me risking my life. Okay, pretty much. Yeah, but yeah, Bitcoin's trying to pump 61,000, trying to pump at least a little bit, right over here on the left side. But need 39 more K. Trevor said, "I'll get a Dogecoin tattoo if it hits 100K." We'll hold you to that, Trevor. We will hold you to that. No. You already promised 24-hour stream. Vegas tats? Oh, 100%. Looks like no one wants to put their life on the line, man. No one wants to put their life on the line. Come on, man. I took one for the team. I guess 100K is a little more risky of a bet. All right. Come on, BTC. I don't know, man. This BTC move, what I'll say is, let me go back a little bit in time here. Go back a little bit in time. Where do I want to look? Not on this. Where's my 4-hour chart? Yeah, I guess it's a little more in the micro, but I don't know. I don't know if I see Bitcoin just blast to the upside here. I'm not going to count out Bitcoin. You guys know I don't count out Bitcoin, but we'll see. I'll get one the size of an ant. You better get one the size of an ant. Let's see. Let's freaking see. I'm salty right now, guys. I am. You know why I'm salty? Because no one has the cojones. No one has the diamond cojones, as we call it, to make the Dogecoin, not the Dogecoin tattoo 100K bet. No one has the diamond cojones. What the heck is that? Only I have the diamond cojones? Just kidding. I'm not taking that Dogecoin 100K bet. I don't even think George would take the 100K Dogecoin tattoo bet. You know? All-time highs, that was easy money. That was easy money. 100K, end of this year, a little more risky. A little more risky. I don't know if the risk versus reward is really good there. Key said, I'll do it. I'll do it. No thanks. All right, let's see what else we got. What else we got, bro? Nothing's really moving. Dot. Let's look at Dot. Dot's trying to bounce off this this trend line we were watching, guys. Dot trying to slowly bounce off this trend line at the current moment. Not really doing too much right now, though. XRP is being XRP, which is... That's XRP for you. Let's see, anything else? Bitcoin dominance trying to bounce back up a little bit. Nothing crazy, but trying to. A real bad bet would be a Hex tattoo. Oh, how is Hex looking? How is Hex looking? Let's see. Let's frickin' see how Hex is looking.
Why didn't no one tell me to short Hex? Savvy! You keep telling me to short Bitcoin. Why didn't you tell me to short Hex? Come on, man. We could have made so much money off Hex. You kept saying, Bitcoin's going down. Bitcoin's going down. Why didn't you tell me anything about Hex? Huh? Why didn't you tell me about anything about Hex? Tell me about Bitcoin, huh? We could have made so much money. I could have had so many shoes. I could have had so many shoes. Come on, man. Savvy.
Java could have had so many shoes if he shorted Hex, man. No shoes, though. No freaking shoes. But yeah, I mean, Hex dropped. I don't see any Hexers in here anymore. Hex dropped about 57% to the downside. Doesn't look like it's done. Yeah, I mean, this... So right now, Hex... depending on how you look at this, I mean, could be getting ready for another move back down. You know, it just got rejected from the top here. This comes back down. I mean, it's in a symmetrical triangle, which is usually a continuation pattern. So, Hex, I'm surprised it goes a little bit lower here. Doesn't have to. Doesn't have to. Get a lot of buy pressure right here. That bought it back up. But, you know, yeah, that's what I'll say about Hex, man. I mean, Hex is Hex at this point. Glenn, thanks for the super chat, man. He said, can you look at Qurdo? I got you on Qurdo, man. What is it? QRDO? Holy majoli. This one's going off. Not much TA can do on this, man, but, you know, I take the fibs from here. Yeah, it's actually pretty helpful. Relatively. Yeah, not really. There's really not much you can do with this one, man. I mean, it's just a new coin where the giant wick to the downside. You don't have enough price action to really do anything with this, to be honest. You know, you do short-term fib extensions, but about all you probably got. This guy. You hit your 1.618, a little bit above it. So technically, your next target would be like $3.99. Not at the dollar store, right? At the $4 store. Oh, do you guys know? You guys hear that the dollar store isn't actually the dollar store anymore? The dollar store raised their prices, so a lot of things are like, what is it, like $1.50 or to $2 or something? So it's now like the $1.50 store, but it's still called the dollar store. These freaking cheapskates can't give us stuff for $1 in 2020 anymore. The money printer go burr has put the dollar store out of business. You gotta call it the $1.50 store. No, but $3.99 is the next target there for Qurdo, based on short-term fibs. But that's really all you got. This is Bitcoin. This is Bitcoin. Sold all my Bitcoin for SHIB. Nice, man. I don't know if that's a good thing. The 350 store? Yep. 350 store. Inflation. If the money printer go burr. Yikes. The $5 footlong is now $750. Yeah, dude, I actually went to... It's a boring day today, guys, but I actually went to Subway the other day, and I was picking up, I picked up 2 subs. 2 subs, yes, I picked up 2 subs. One of them was for ETH. And yeah, dude, they're like a foot long at Subway, of all places, was like $8.50. And then another one was like $9 or something. I forget what it was. It's like, bro, I remember I used to go to Subway and get a $5 foot long. You know? And not the foot long you're thinking about. No, a $5 foot long. Now it's like $8 for a freaking foot long, bro. A foot long. You gotta be kidding me. I'm never going to Subway again. I might as well just go to freaking, you know, Ken's Pizza down the street and get a better sub. You know? The money printer goes shib. Yep. Let's see. Can you explain the fib a little bit to us? Like how, where, and when you measure? Yeah, the fib, man. What you basically do. Let's use Bitcoin for an example. So let's take, for example, right here. If you were to want to get the, this is a short-term Fibonacci level, but what you want to do basically is say if you wanted to figure out possible areas where Bitcoin could retrace to, right? Basically what you would do is take the starting point of the move, which you could, I mean, it's arbitrary. You can take it from where you want. I'm going to say we started it here, okay? And you're going to take that to the top point of the move, okay? The end of the move. You can do the same thing where you take the bottom to the top to the bottom, and that's a retracement up. But yeah, and these give you the Fibonacci levels, right? So you can see how they're pretty well respected, okay? The 382 fib was perfect support there. The 0.5 fib was perfect support here. If we were to dip again, I guarantee you we'll get a temporary bounce off the 618 at least. They're very, very good at giving you, you know, short-term, you know, bounce areas. So that's basically the gist of it, man. Not too much. Just take your starting point to your end point, whether it's to the upside or downside. You can do it to the downside too. Say if, right here, for example, if you want to do the top to the bottom of the move, like this, look at how that move, right, from here to here, and the retracement went right to the golden pocket, right? It was classic. It was freaking classic. And a lot of times you'll see the retracements go to that 0.618 fib. A lot of times. So that's an example, whether that's another example from the opposite point of view to the downside. So hope that can be a little bit helpful, at least. Subway for lunch. Subway for lunch. Yeah, dude, Subway. I go back to Subway. I like Subway though. A lot of people hate on Subway, but I actually like the steak and cheeses at Subway. They're pretty freaking good. I'm not gonna lie. You know, you might say, Jordan, the steak and cheeses suck there. Yes, comparative to other things, they suck, but they're still good. They're still good. I'd rather have one from like, you know, Firehouse Subs or you know, whatever it is, but you can't go wrong with Subway. Those spikes and dumps on Hex chart is where Richard Hart bought more Rolexes for his auto winder. Yep. Probably. Who knows, man? Who the frig knows with Hex, man? And he was due for a correction, but we'll see what happens. Can you take a look at ERG? We looked at ERG earlier, didn't we? ERG. Holy majoli. This thing's getting pounded right now. This thing is getting pounded. Like I was doing ETH last week. It was getting absolutely pounded. But yeah, I mean, let's bring up our fibs. Let's take a bottom to our top and see what we're looking at here. I don't love this chart. I don't love this chart whatsoever. Why don't I love this chart? Here's why. So we couldn't bounce off the 0.618. We cut up, got rejected, came back down. All right, we actually eventually came back down to the 0.786. We also got rejected on the back test of the 618 right here, which is not great. And it looks like this just wants to keep coming down here, right? I think at this point, you know, if you can't bounce, it's this point, I think it's likely you come at least back down to this 786 at 830 one more time, in my opinion. And that's just what the charts are showing me here. Which you actually do have a little support back here, which is interesting. But yeah, I mean, this is definitely not the best chart I've ever seen, is what I will say. But so I look for a support at right there at about 826. You actually already wicked down to that relative level. Looks like a couple days ago. So that's the area I'd watch for ergo in the scenario that you bounce. And if you can bounce off there, well, yeah. You could have boom and boom, boom. You could have a little W pattern, right? That's obviously the hope that you bounce from there, and that could be the reversal point. But you need to confirm some type of support first. Yep. Wedgie. Dumping from the wedge. Let's see. Should I sell... Oh, here you go. Should I sell all my ADA for SOL? Should you sell all your ADA for SOL? It's up to you, man. I'm not going to say not do it because SOL's going freaking nuts right now. Here's what I'll say. I mean, we've been saying this for ADA for a while. Do whatever you want to do. People, I'll say don't do it, and people will be like, oh, but Solana's going up. That's stupid. You should sell all your ADA for SOL. If you want to do that, go right ahead. All right? Go right a freaking ahead. I don't like to chase green. If you want to chase green, go for it. It could work out for you, right? I mean, SOL has been going up and up and up and up and up, right? So go for it. If you want to chase the pump, hey, people have made a lot of money in the past chasing pumps. It's just not part of my philosophy. But you do you, man. You do you. Maybe take half, put it in SOL, diversify a little bit. But yeah, I mean, we kind of would be FOMOing in right now. But so just be careful with that. Just be careful with that. You'll have people in the chat that say, yeah, ADA sucks, sell all of your ADA. It is what it is. It is what it freaking is at this point. TA on Zill for Chase. Let's do Zill. Zill. Haven't heard much from Zill lately. Not at all, actually. Let's see what Captain Zill's doing. So Captain Zill is... Let's go to the 4 hour on Zill. Are we doing anything here? I don't necessarily think so. Yeah. Don't necessarily think so. Looks like you were trying to make some type of inverse head and shoulders, but looks like you got an initial rejection on the breakout. So if you can continue up here and break this trend line, you probably get a pretty significant move up. The problem is, you know, it's going to depend on what Bitcoin does. I think if Bitcoin can break up here, you know, if Bitcoin can break above here, I think you have a pretty good shot at moving up. But you just got to watch what Bitcoin does, man. If you look at the 4 hour RSI, there's no bearish divergence there. Stock is kind of just in the middle, not really telling you much there. 1 hour is technically bottomed out. Go to the daily on this. And the daily looks good. Like the daily looks like a nice inverse head and shoulders on the closes. It's just a matter of, can you break this neckline, right? Can you break the neckline? If you can, well, we'll take a look at the target. If you can. Let's see. Break this to the upside. Yeah, it puts you right near your previous high. I mean, it's almost a perfect confluence, you know, depending on where you break out. If you can break this in the next couple candles, put you right near your previous high, upwards of like close to 14 cents. So that makes a lot of sense if still wants to go that route. Some companies are going to accept ADA as payment. Yep. Kyle Maxey said Luna TA. Let's check out Luna. Luna TA. Let's check out Luna. So Luna. Check out the small time frames first. So Luna, you had some bearish divergence. So you pulled back a little bit. You can see here you had higher highs and you had lower highs on the RSI. So you got a little bit of a pullback, right? Which is fine. I mean, totally natural there. You reset the RSI a little bit. Perfect. 4-hour RSI coming down a little bit. Our stock RSI coming down. Close to bottoming out. Not quite just yet. Not quite just yet. Let me go to the 1 hour here. Just because seeing a little bit of a wedgie. Not a good wedgie. Not a good wedgie. And you're seeing these from some alts here. Is a lot of these rising wedges, which typically are bearish patterns. This one's on the hourly for Luna. Now, like we've said, I mean, if Luna can bounce off this support and continue up, it could easily break to the upside, just like Bitcoin did for its rising wedge that all the bears are looking at, right? All the bears looking at rising wedges. This one's right at the support. Can you get enough to get enough juice, as we like to call it? Can we get a pickle that's big enough, okay? And no, you know, I don't want any of your guys' pickles. I don't want any of your guys' pickles. But can we find a pickle that's big enough to break Luna out of this resistance? I think it's possible. We just need a little bit of juice. But no, this is typically a bearish pattern. Like if you want to know the ins and outs, typically bearish. Target's usually the bottom of the wedge, which is like $39. So, you know, that's Luna in a nutshell. Luna in a nutshell right now. What would you set as a buy order for Bitcoin right now? I would be buying Bitcoin right now if Bitcoin dropped below 57K. Just because I'm happy with my Bitcoin position at the current moment. But if it did drop below 57K, I don't see why I wouldn't buy some more. I mean, it just wouldn't make sense for me not to buy anymore if Bitcoin dropped below 57, which is, we're still pretty far away from 57. We're at $4,000 above 57, so it's a long way to go there. But I would buy Bitcoin below 57. You know, it depends. It depends. Depends on when you want to buy, right? There's plenty of different support levels here for BTC. I'd say 59, somewhere around like 50, this level right here. The golden pocket, like 58.9. 50, right around 59,000. You know, if you want like a technical good place to probably pick some up, like and a relative conservative pullback. 59,000 is the 0.618, and that's like right around where this daily 20 EMA is probably going to be up there by the point that we would drop down there. So that would be an area to watch as well if you want a little bit more conservative place to buy, possibly. Remember when the best boss ate was a pickle? Yeah, that was freaking disgusting, bro. I hate pickles. I'll never eat a pickle again. I'm looking at me with a pickle on my head right now, and I'm like, bro, why do you have a pickle on your head? 1, 2, why did you try to eat a pickle when you know you don't like pickles? Well, that's what Jordan does. That's what Jordan does. That's like something Bob would do, and that's something that Jordan did. It's freaking ridiculous. Ridiculous, bro. Think about all the new retail investors that want to buy a top 5 coin. They will pick up ADA going to the moon. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. I mean, let me get off this. ADA's like, what? $2.15. I mean, I don't know how many new investors look at CoinMarketCap, but yeah, I mean, you're right. If new investors wanted to pick up a top 5 coin, they could be like, hey, ADA's $2, right? Binance is 400. You got to remember, this is how retail investors think. Retail investors, they come into the space and they just want the cheapest coin. They don't understand how it doesn't. Market cap matters more than price. They don't really understand that, but they'll be like, Bitcoin's 61,000, Ethereum's 4,000, Binance coin's almost $500. I could get X amount of Cardano for the same price as me getting 1 Ethereum or 8 Binance coins or, you know, points, I don't know, 2 Bitcoin. That's how they think. Now, they could say the same thing, XRP. Oh, XRP is $1. And you pick up some XRP. It's cheap. You know, and you always got to take that into account when the FOMO starts. Is they always want the small. I feel like the small coins are where they always want. I don't know. You know, they're always like, oh, this is $2. I'm going to buy all this. That could be a reason why XRP goes up. You know, if you're buying anywhere over 30K, you should make sure you get out before the bull run ends, or it'll probably be a while before you can make money off of it. Thank you for being positive, O. that was freaking miserable. You got O in the chat. I know he's just trying to give some advice, but you got O in the chat going, guys, don't listen to Jordan. If you buy Bitcoin anywhere above 30K and Bitcoin doesn't go up from here, it's going to be a long, long road ahead from you. It's going to be a long, long road ahead for you. Just be prepared for a lot of gloomy, gloomy days. Gloomy, gloomy days, guys. Join me in Negative Land. Come over. We got plenty of room over here in Negative Land. Come on, man. Join me. That's my boy O in the chat. Oh, I know you're just giving advice, man. But that's with any investment, right? I always tell people don't buy unless you're okay with that crypto going down. Never invest more money than you can afford to lose. If you can't afford to lose that money, you probably shouldn't be investing it. Right? I mean, that's the sad, sad truth. But the sad, sad truth is a lot of people invest money they can't afford to lose, and that's why they get super emotional over 10% moves. Okay? If it was money they could afford to lose, they wouldn't be so emotional over 10% moves. Why are they so emotional? Because they probably have, you know, their, you know, savings account with has their savings account with 80% of the money in crypto. And then they don't have enough money to pay rent next month. And then they're going, oh crap, Bitcoin's down 10%. I thought it was going to the moon. If it doesn't go up, holy crap, I'm screwed for rent next month. Only invest money that you can afford to lose. Very, very true. Don't be investing 80% of your life savings into crypto if you can't pay your bills. Don't do that. Don't do that. You know, as confident as I am as we're going up, never over leverage into crypto. You know, it could always bite you in the butt. Always bite you in the butt. I think it's the start of the super cycle since. Oh, I forgot to do my rant alert.
Rant
It was a pretty good
alert.
rant. I can't believe Java quit shorting right before it corrected. No, he shorted. He shorted. Great. I don't know if you missed the beginning, man. He got his shoe back. His shoe is back. Java, can I show Creighton your shoe? Oh, Java, come on. Java, can I show Creighton your shoe? You don't have to come on. Yeah, I know you're partying. Okay, thank you. Creighton. Java got his shoe back. Only one of them. He can only wear one shoe right now because he doesn't have all his shoes. But he's gonna get his second shoe back. Your best bet. Your best freaking bet. He's in his room partying right now. All right, Bitcoin's trying to go up. Here comes Bitcoin. Here comes Bitcoin. Doom, doom, do, do,
Strap
do.
up. We're
Here
going to
comes
the moon.
Bitcoin. Do, 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 do.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
He got his shoe. His shoe. Yeah, his shoe. We gotta find Jimmy. Oh, we gotta find Jimmy. Jay Cricket. Don't worry, Jimmy's partying over here. He just arrived. Jimmy, come on stream real quick, buddy. Come on stream. Jay Cricket wants to see you. And we're pumping right now, so you can get pumped. Come on. What's going on, Jay Cricket? You wanted to see me? Bitcoin's bouncing right now, 61,100. Guys, strap up. We're going to the moon. It's the 15-minute chart. But trust me, guys, we're going to 100K by the end of December. I'm telling you right now. We're going to 100K by the end of September. And then in January, we're going to $300,000. Strap up. We're going to the moon. Don't listen to all these YouTubers with bull market over. Holy crap. This is the end. I'm selling all my Bitcoin if this happens. Don't listen to these guys. We're Moon Boys, and Moon Boys stick together. We have diamond hands. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Peace out. Don't listen to that guy. Don't listen to that freaking guy. He's too much of a moon boy. He's ridiculous. This guy looks... Mike said this guy looks like a lab experiment gone wrong. You can't be more right. You cannot be more freaking right. All right, you can already see Luna bouncing from this support line, guys. You can already see it. Reveal with the super chat. So what do you think about cross-chain trading? I'm thinking about a low-cap cross-chain DEX versus high-cap like Thorchain. Cross-chain trading versus high-cap coins like Thorchain. I can't say I've done that. I cannot say I've done that, man, to be honest with you. Think about a low-cap cross-chain like Rubik versus Thorchain. Can't say, man. To be honest with you, wish I had a better answer for you, but I can't say that I've done that. What's up, Wes? I just woke up. Missed my alarm clock. Wes, come on, man. That's why we've been dumping today. Wes missed the stream. Wes missed the freaking stream, bro. You know what that means? We're crying. We're crying for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, beta male done. We're done being a beta male. No beta males allowed in here, boys. No beta males allowed. Well, what's going on, Wes? Hope you had a great day, man. We're watching Bitcoin. Yeah, being kind of boring today. Is what it is. Anything really moving right now? Dot. Whoops. Let me go to Dot here. Dot's trying to... Yeah, see? We were talking about these wedges, guys. Like, if we can get a bounce, then it just takes the juice. Like, you can easily break these wedges to the upside. You just need the juice. And right now, Dot, she's got an initial bounce off here. Not a huge bounce, but you're trying to get a bounce. Right now, Dot, looking like it has some juice to possibly move up here. And that's what you want, right? Just because you're in a wedge doesn't mean it's bearish. It just means that, has a higher chance of breaking to the downside, but in bullish trends, it negates some of that bearishness. It definitely does. ETH is trying to get back over 4,000 right now. Slowly but surely trying to get back over 4,000. ETH looks pretty good. A 30-minute on ETH. Yeah, ETH just broke a W reversal to the upside. Or is trying to. If ETH can break, guys, this could be pretty good. This could be pretty good for ETH to at least get it back up decently high here. Look at this for ETH, right? You have this downtrend, right? You came back up, came back down, came back up. What do you call that? You call that a classic W reversal. Now you just need to break this neckline, and you could be off to the races. So let's see if you can do it. Let's see if ETH can break this to the upside. Or, let's see if it gets rejected. If it can't, let's see. It's obviously on the 30 minutes, keep that in mind. But if it can't, maybe we'll wait on some type of ascending triangle or something, right? Where we're getting higher lows and horizontal resistance. Maybe something along the lines of that. If we can't break it right now. My Phantom. I actually think looking at charts is making me bald too. Hey, very true, man. Why do you think I only have one piece of hair holding up that last little spot on my head, man? There's not much there. Not much there. Holy crap, Wes. Holy crap, man. That's crazy. All right. I mean, we'll do those real quick. We did Dot. Dot's in a rising wedge. He bounced off the bottom. Trying to move up. Trying to move up currently. Algo's looking pretty good. I mean, it had actually a pretty decent day yesterday. Actually, go to the daily on Algo. Algo broke out. Yeah, Algo broke out a while ago. So, I mean, this is what we're watching for Algo. You broke this downtrend of resistance. You actually back tested it, and now we're trying to continue up. Algo looks like it wants to run here, which is really, really nice. Algo, Algo, Algo. We used to say Algo was a stable coin. Run pretty well today. Up 2% today. So we'll see what happens there. I don't know if you can call this quite a... Yeah, you can call it maybe a symmetrical triangle. Send this out. And we will bring this top to bottom. Let's see what target this gives us for Algo. $280. Gotten D-Race super early because Rand, Alex, Becker, Leo, and all the gaming nerds said it was the next Axie. TA, please, might take profits. Probably not. Yeah, we'll check it out, right? Something tells me if you want to take profit, that's probably already pretty high, right? 'Cause normally as humans, we don't want to take profits. Like it's not in us. We have a lot of greed. So if you're thinking about taking profits, you know it probably went up a good amount. So we'll check it out. Yeah, but Algo's trying to move up here. Could see a move up to 280. Not going to happen tomorrow. It's more of a longer term outlook, but that looks good for Algo. About friggin' time, man. What is it? D-Race? Heck is D-Race? See if it's on TradingView. D-Race. Look at this. Is this it? I was expecting a little bit more. They said it's going to be the next Axie. I mean, you're right. If you can break this resistance right here, you're probably going to have a pretty nice move to the upside. Like I said, taking profits is never a bad thing, right? I mean, it is what it is. Nothing ever wrong with taking profits in this space. But what I'll say about this is, you know, just looking at the chart here, obviously, not looking at anything else. If you could break this horizontal resistance here, you could be getting a pretty good move here for D-Race. And, you know, your daily RSI has more room to run to the upside if it wants to. Look at the 4 hour real quick on this. 4 hours a little bit high, but still have some room. Here's the thing. You might not break it in the first run here. You might come back up, tap it, pull back a little bit more, and then go. Right? You might come back. You might come up here, tap it, come back down again, and then go. Just based off where some of these RSI levels are. Like the daily's topped out, 4 hours topped out. Might need a little bit of a pullback first to kind of reset that and then go. But yeah, I mean it's moved up. It's moved up pretty nicely. Nothing wrong with taking a little bit of profits. I wouldn't take everything off the table though. You know, I definitely wouldn't take everything off the table. E-Race is too niche as a horse racing game to blow up like Pokemon type Axie game. Probably. The race. All right, guys. Today we did Ada, we did Soul, Matic, Matic. We did Matic. Matic's still chilling in its triangle. Matic's still being Matic, right? We know it's just in a symmetrical triangle. Just waiting for the breakout on Matic. Got to break out first week in November at least. XRP. Same thing. XRP still consolidating. A lot of these alts are just still consolidating, man. You've seen a few break out, like you've seen Solana break out, Algo's breaked out. A few that have broken out, but generally speaking, we're still waiting on a lot of these alts to move for the most part. Out of like long-term consolidations. You know, XRP, you know, depending on how you draw this, like this, we have a little bit of fake out down there, but XRP, I'd probably expect to move. Same thing. I mean, first week in November, you're going to see this from a lot of different coins. 1 inch. Looked at 1 inch yesterday. But 1 inch. What were we looking at yesterday? That didn't work out. 1 inch, 1 inch, 1 inch. Oh, what the heck we were doing here? This just looks like a freaking. This looks like a big bull flag. I mean, yeah, it's a steep. It's definitely a steep bull flag, but it just looks like a deep bull flag, man. Like this. Depending on where you take this from, I mean, I expect eventually to break to the upside. You know, and it will turn into a 1 inch until a 6 incher. No longer will 1 inch be a 1 incher. It'll be a giant 6 incher. Okay, like giant 6 incher, which is pretty big. You know. All right. 487 will be the target. Like I said, not going to happen next week. Not going to happen tomorrow. Next week, probably a longer term target, but that is the target for when that eventually breaks to the upside. Potentially. FTM going nuts. Yeah. Pretty much. Home mode into 1 inch. Pretty freaking much. All right, let's do ore for D Kennedy. And then we're probably most likely. Let's see. What the heck is this? What the heck? Ore's not on TradingView, man, but I'll look it up on CoinMarketCap. Let's see ore. We'll do ore. Probably call it a stream, guys. I mean, there's not really much going on. What is it? A freaking Oreo? Oreo? Really? Oreo?
Nope.
What the heck is this? Division of Oreo. Oh, I was thinking like an Oreo cookie. I thought this was a freaking Oreo cookie, man. The heck is this? Global DeFi ecosystem community that allows content to be freely transfer their money to one person to another, and also apply for crypto loans or DeFi projects. Here's what I'll say about these projects. Okay? If you want your projects to be taken seriously, don't name your freaking coin Oreo. Name it something that's not a freaking meme. Everyone's gonna, like, my reaction when I opened this, I saw Oreo. I saw the price. I saw the market cap. And I was like, bro, don't name your coin Oreo. No one's gonna be like, yeah, let's adopt Oreo. Let's adopt Oreo. Let's use Oreo as our go-to, whatever it freaking is, DeFi ecosystem. Let's use Oreo. You know, let's put all our investment into Oreo. Let's freaking do it. Now, in all seriousness, I don't know what this freaking is, but its name's Oreo. So I'm gonna go pop. There we go. That's another meme. The meme. What's up, Mr. A? New subscriber. Can you do TA and Gale? I got you, man. If you guys are new to the stream, make sure you guys press that subscribe button. TA and Gale? Let's do Gale. Gale. Don't name your freaking coin Oreo, please. Nutter Butter Inu. He said Nutter Butter Inu. Nutter Butter Inu, he said. Oh, man. Gale is not on here either. Or you said Gala, not Gale. Why did I say Gale? What the heck am I doing? Gala. Or token, not Oreo. He said or token, not Oreo. I don't know. Or came up when I typed in Oreo. Oreo had... All right, let's see. Not Oreo. We'll look at Oreo. We'll look at Or. Oh, man. That's too good. That's too freaking good, man. All right. Let's see. Nutter Butter Inu. I love that, bro. Nutter butter Inu. The funniest thing on today's stream, is on my Instagram. Someone said, "Is that Bob?" He said, "Is that Bob?" Is that Bob? Bro. He's gonna be so mad, dude. He's gonna be so mad. Oh my god. Alright. Seriously, might be going soon. Hell yeah. There you go, Hickory. Hickory tomato. Alright, Gala. Looks like another symmetrical triangle, man. Take top to the bottom. Let's extrapolate this up and see what we got going on here for possibly for Gala. This breaks the upside 15.8. You know, we'll see what this does. It's bottomed out in the daily stock. Right? I mean, doesn't he actually got some bullish div. You know, if you're taking this from first started, I mean, you got boom, and you got higher lows and lower lows in the RSI. I mean, this is a good little setup here for a possible breakout to the upside. Right? It's a good little setup. Tesla should make their next modelers IN UNU so someone can launch a sexy coin. Yeah. It's Bob. Alright. But yeah, that's Gala. I like the setup. The stock bottomed out. Bullish divergence. Could definitely break to the upside. I see. And then let's do OR token. I don't see it on... Let me try it in here one more time. Or... Let's see it. Oh, those are OR. Oh, yeah. Or. Let's see. OR token. Okay. Let's see if this one's any better. It's an Oreo. The OR system is developed. An upgradable and managed Binance Smart Chain token contract. This one's not Oreo. Support of contracts to ensure that NFTs, games, and tokens live. Interesting. So it's more of a gaming token, or it helps games. Interesting. I don't know much about this. Lower market cap. I mean, it looks like it's going freaking nuts. I don't. Nothing else I can really see besides this is going really freaking nuts, and it has a million zeros in its coin. I have no idea what's going on with that, man. But if you got it in early, congrats, man. Seriously, congrats. Oreo. Bitcoin to go on a 3-week run and leave all other coins in the dust before repeating the cycle again. Bitcoin pauses and alts pump. Very, very true. Bitcoin's trying to go right now. I think ETH, guys, ETH just broke out. ETH just broke out of the W pattern we were watching. It's trying to. It was just at like 402 a second ago. But it was trying to. And there it goes. Back down. That's what we're watching there for ETH. Bitcoin's trying to hold this EMA. Check out the 1 hour on Bitcoin. 1 hour on Bitcoin looks like it broke to the upside. This could just be a back test, then a continuation up afterwards, possibly. Did you catch Carl say, let's go back to the Bybit chart? I did see that today. I actually did watch Carl's video today. I did. It was a pretty good video. Pretty good, like 5-minute video. It wasn't bad. You know. I mean, look at one pattern and we're like, all right, cool. 5-bit chart, half the rest of the video. But hey, I mean, that's his style. It is what it is. It is what it freaking is. W pattern on the 1 hour ADA. Let's see. W pattern on the 1 hour ADA. Trying to. Need to get some upwards momentum here though. But yeah, ADA, same thing. If you can come up and break, 220. If you can break 220, you might have a possibility of breaking to the upside. But you gotta break 220, man. You just gotta do it. You just gotta freaking do it. You just need to get some upwards momentum here. Which, with ADA, at least right now, right? ADA is having a tough time getting some upwards momentum, at least lately. So, we'll watch that for ADA. Or is the best of any coin you've discussed. It has the most zeros. It does. Bob would freaking love ore. Bob would go nuts for ore. Literally nuts. Like he's probably down. He's probably not in front of the. He probably saw ore. He probably saw ore, and now he's in the freaking bathroom. You guys can do the math. BTC is the only Master King fighter. Seriously, bro. Seriously. All right, guys. I'm going to call it a stream. Nothing's really going down right now. Literally nothing's going down at the current moment. So I'm going to call it a freaking stream. Thank you guys for watching today. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys press the subscribe button if you're new. Once again, go follow me over on the Insta. Go follow me over on the Twitter. Okay? Twitter and Insta. Twitter is at Jordan Camerand. Insta is at Jordan N. Camerand. And other than that, guys, make sure you don't panic sell your crypto. I'm sure none of you guys actually will. Half of you guys that are bears are just trolling. Probably 75% of you guys that are bears are just trolling. I know you guys. I know you guys are just freaking trolling. All right? Member stream, 10:30 a.m. tomorrow. And then, obviously, I'll see you guys at 7 o'clock, as always, tomorrow. All right? Peace out, fellas. Have a good night, as always. Peace.